Welcome to RPGolf, a series where we hunt golf-related bounties in order to claim some sweet rewards to upgrade our bag and swag ourselves out. Today we take on our first boss task, the Kelowna Springs Golf Course, and these are the bounties we're hunting. This actually used to be an 18-hole course, but they are tearing it down to make condos or something, so we're going to run this 9-hole track twice. And right off the tee, we are suffering. But you know what? I always say it. You never want to par the first hole. Ideally, you want maybe a bogey, double bogey, triple. Just sets the tone properly. There we go. And I'm still kind of workshopping that power fade that I have. I'm not putting it in the water on the left anymore, so that's actually good news. But the green has always been trouble. I cannot read this thing ever. And to show you how serious I am about that, just look at that. That makes me want to puke. Double. So bogey, double. Now we start turning it around, surely. Here we go, dog leg left, water on the left there. The guy we were playing with, I think, piped it 320 over the water, straight at the green. Scare the ladies in front of us half to death. Here's a nice easy putt for par. Yeah. Laugh it up, guys. Why does no one ever want to see you succeed, you know? It's such a cruel game. Speaking of cruel, here's me chipping it on and off the green a couple times and managed to save a bogey barely. Another dog leg left here, and I always take the opportunity to aim right and swing as hard as I can, and it ended up working out for me this time. Pipe a 4-iron straight down the way, and say some bad words there that I had to mute out. But, we get up there and drain this beautiful putt. Love that read. Here's me praying for it to cut. I just say, cut, and it doesn't. And so I end up behind a tree, punch it out, and chip it on. Get it close for par. Good job. This dog leg right is hilarious. I never ever try to play it safe. In this instance I did, but sometimes I'm like, maybe I can finally make it draw on command today, and it never works out. I always end up in the trees somewhere. And what do you know? Playing it safe, we make a par. I'd love to see like a 20-foot birdie putt one of these days, but I just don't have eyes for it today. Oh my god. Everyone's laughing at me. Make them stop. I could have told everyone about Brendan slicing it into the trees on the 7th and then taking 5 shots with a 60-degree wedge to get it onto the green. But I won't say that because I'm a bigger person and I want to see my friends succeed. And where does all this good karma get me? Nowhere. Bogey the last hole. And now we're onto a fresh round. Fresh fit, fresh everything, fresh fairway. Love to see it. And of course, end up in the sand. And what's better than the sand? Double sand. And then chunking it out. And then, let me guess, chipping it on and then 5 putting. But you know what? Let's remember what I said. You never want to par the first hole. And in this case, I sure don't. A triple? Question mark? That's alright. It's a good opportunity for a mental bounce back here. Oh my god, if I put it in the water there, I would have been in a blender. But, you know what? We put it almost on the green there. I don't count that as a green, I'm a purist, so we are not counting that towards our GIR. But instead, we're gonna putt it a few times instead for bogey. You always want a 3-putt to really feel the greens out. I actually really like this shot, just shooting it straight into the sun. Not in the fairway, but into the sun. Cruisy little approach. We'll be taking that. GIR Maniac over here. 2 putt. 3 putt. 4 putt. 5 putt. 6 putt. 7 putt. 8 putt. 9 putt. 10 putt. 11 putt. 12 putt. 13 putt. 14 putt. 15 putt. 16 putt. 17 putt. 18 putt. 19 putt. 20 putt. 21 putt. 22 putt. 23 putt. 24 putt. 25 putt. 26 putt. 27 putt. 28 putt. 29 putt. 30 putt. 31 putt. 32 putt. 33 putt. 34 putt. 35 putt. 36 putt. 37 putt. 38 putt. 39 putt. 40 putt. 41 putt. 42 putt. 43 putt. 44 putt. 45 putt. 46 putt. 47 putt. 48 putt. 49 putt. 50 putt. 51 putt. 52 putt. 53 putt. 54 putt. 55 putt. 56 putt. 57 putt. 58 putt. 59 putt. 60 putt. 61 putt. 62 putt Didn't quite get enough of a read on that. Broke a little bit more than I thought I was going to, but we save a par. I think we're starting to feel the rhythm here. Learned my lesson on this par 3 not to get into a chipping position because be ping-ponging it all over the place. So we play the hole as God intended. Here's me unleashing my ultimate sidewinder. Not even close to the water. And I just keep kicking it down towards the hole, into the sand. But I think we're on the green here. There we go. Birdie putt. And not quite. We'll take that par. Thank you. Now this is the hole that finally sobered me to the reality of probably having to work on my driving. It's ending up in situations like this. And I like the woods as much as anybody else, but it's not where I want to be playing golf from. We play it safe, make it up there for a chance to save par, and go in. Receive some beautiful praise for saving that par. And if this sounded good, it's because it felt good and made it onto the fairway. Nobody look at that chip, because although that's not exactly what I wanted to do, it ended up kind of working out. And looking back at this clip now, I see that I actually wasn't on the green, so we'll be subtracting a GIR for this round. And unless we make it onto the green again, we'll have to redo that bounty. Kind of pulled it a bit off to the right and didn't get as good of a chip shot as we wanted, so well-deserved bogey here. And finally, 18th here, pipe it down, find a fairway. Oh, claim the bounty. There's our GIR. Okay, so we earned it. And it also doesn't earn us a birdie, but earns us a par, which I'm happy about. We'll take it. Managed to complete the active bounties that we wanted to this round. We got a couple more left to do, I think mostly concerning getting birdies, long putts, chip in, and being more consistent with our putting, so we'll clean those up next time, for sure. Anyway, here we go, back to the practice round, so we can earn our spot on the course. Gotta hit a 7-iron straight 5 times in a row. And if you're watching this and you're in the process of kind of rejuvenating your swing, changing some things, you'll understand that I have about 1,000 things going on in my head. I think this session in particular, I've been really working on my takeaway, so I'll take it away well, and then I'll open my club face, close my club face, and not turn my hips. You know, the other 5,000 things that make this sport just so beautiful. Here we go, though. We're on the right track. Here's the last one. Cash money. Let's go. Bounty claimed. What do we have next to do? Chip in 1 from 5 feet. Alright, that's doable. There weren't any practice holes that were 5 feet away, so I just kind of made this makeshift hole, and I was like, I'll just try and get it in between. Oh, just like that. There we go. First try. I'm like, I wonder if I could do that again. Maybe. No. Kind of. And probably, but whatever. Made it first try. Counts. Now we got a lag 5 from, what, 30? No problem. Set up a couple tees there just to make it easier on me to visualize what 3 feet is. Can you tell me if that looks like 3 feet to you? Because I'm like, 3 feet. Oh, nice. 3 feet is way bigger than I thought it was, honestly. Like, when I'm going to the practice green, I'm like practicing my 3-footers. I've been practicing gimmies, been like 1-footers. So now I know. And where's our next track? 2 eagles. Let's clean that mini boss up.